Hello, it is so good to be with you for our children's time, for this, the fourth Sunday after Pentecost. I want to talk about a word that you probably have heard before, and that word is welcome. Have you ever heard that word welcome before? What are some ways that we use the word welcome? One of the ways is when somebody says thank you, right? When somebody thanks us for doing something for them, we say, "You're welcome." But another way that we use the word welcome is when somebody is visiting, right? When somebody comes to our home or someplace that we are familiar with and they are not. We say, "Welcome, come on in, welcome to my home," right? Maybe you have welcomed a friend into your house for a sleepover. And maybe even you've welcomed them into your bedroom to play with your toys, right? So you have welcomed before, that I am sure of. Some of you even have a younger brother or sister, right? And you have welcomed them into your life and into your family. So it's something that we are good at doing, hopefully, and something we are familiar with. And Jesus talks a lot about welcoming this morning. But one of the things I want to talk about is what we do to welcome somebody. Here I have a glass of water, right? And sometimes when somebody comes to our house, one of the first things we do is we offer them a glass of water, or maybe a glass of juice, or iced tea, or lemonade as we enter the summer season and it gets hot out, right? Something to refresh their mouths, give them something to drink. That makes your throat feel good, right? And it makes it easier to talk and to be with one another. What are some other ways that you can think about how we welcome folks? I invite you to share that with those that you might be with watching this video. I'll give you a second. What are ways that we welcome people into our homes? Good. Thank you for sharing. This week, I want us to also think about what it feels like to be welcomed, right? What it feels like to be welcomed into somebody else's home. Have you ever gone to a friend's birthday party? What did it feel like to be welcomed into their home? To get to see where they live, to get to play with their toys, right? To get to know them a little bit better. I know for me, for myself, it always feels really good to be welcomed into somebody's home, or be welcomed to somebody else's church, or somebody's work, or wherever it may be. It always makes me feel good and special to be somebody's guest. And you know what? God says today in the gospel text that when we are welcomed, God is also welcomed. Jesus reminds us today that God goes with us everywhere we go. And anyone who welcomes us welcomes God. So let us remember that this week, that God goes with us everywhere and calls us to be welcoming to those around us. Will you pray with me before we go? Dear God, thank you for loving me. And thank you for welcoming me into your family. Help me to welcome others. And all God's children say, Amen. Thank you so much for watching and participating today. I can't wait to see you next week.